Hi, Dan. Welcome.
Hi.
How's things going?
Very good. Thank
Brilliant.
you.
So, as one of our Little Big Tech clients, please could you tell me more about you?
Sure. My name's Dan Cottrell. I'm the founder and podcaster-in-chief at The Podcast Guys. We're a fully managed podcast production company with offices in London and New York.
Fantastic. And Little Big Tech, we are your IT service provider.
You are.
Could you tell me how you find us, what we do for you?
Sure. Well, I first got to know of Little Big Tech when a bright orange envelope landed on my doorstep, which cannot go unnoticed. Yeah, we've got the brand there, nice and orange. Couldn't go unnoticed. Opened it up, and obviously it was speaking all of the right things to me. So, for example, as a relatively small business owner, but scaling business owner, we're getting more and more tech into the business all the time, whether that be a laptop for a new employee, whether it be a brand new piece of infrastructure to support the day-to-day running of the business. It's all coming into the company all of the time. And in the back of my mind, it's always something that I thought, I need to stop wearing this IT director hat in addition to all my other hats that I have to wear on a day-to-day basis. And it's definitely something that I need to let an expert take control of. And then the experts kind of found me through the envelope. I spoke to you and you told me about all of the reasons why I should look to outsource my IT. Of course, in a scaling business, it doesn't make commercial sense for us to hire somebody to manage our IT at this particular stage. We don't have, touch wood, too many issues as it goes. But it is always something that plays on my mind, that what if something goes wrong? And,
Absolutely.
What happens if I don't have that support in place, which is where you guys come in.
And do you know what? I do remember that initial conversation. We were talking about the benefits of IT support, and you'd said, well, it's not something we've got in place at the moment, but I want to be thinking like a big company.
Yeah.
And that's where that Little Big Tech really, really comes together. We want to bring that big tech to the littler companies to make them bigger. And I think that's pretty much where we're at now, isn't it?
It is. You were really talking my language with that kind of ethos, to be honest. And I think any scaling business should always be thinking and acting like a big company, perhaps even before they get there, because that naturally will, point your mindset in the right direction. And of course, in order to become a big company, you need that infrastructure in place. And, IT is a key, important infrastructure that needs to be in place for any business to stay on the right side of the law, to stay compliant, to minimize any risks with data leakage or anything like that. So yeah, it was great to hear from you guys. Your letter was quite timely, and then having spoken to you, I just knew this was the right kind of partnership that I wanted to enter into.
Absolutely. So moving forwards, what does the future hold for the Podcast Guys? Where are we kind of headed with the IT stuff, and how can we help?
Well, you continue to help. You're an integral part of our business. All of my team, we've got 12 people within the business now. They all know Little Big Tech as our IT support infrastructure. We've got great relationships with our assigned technical manager, who everyone gets to know. He doesn't just tell us to turn it off and on again as well, which is really good and really refreshing to know. So he actually, if there is a problem, gets to the root cause of it pretty quickly and makes sure that it doesn't happen again. So integral part of the business. Hopefully, we continue that progression of growth. We add more and more computers into the mix, more and more infrastructure, which naturally needs supporting from you.
And that's where our strategy can then come to support your direction there as well.
Exactly, and we just add cost as we grow. So actually it becomes negligible and you don't really notice anymore. But no, I'd recommend any business owner that is certainly scaling and growing, that doesn't want to, wear that IT director, manager, technical support hat for the rest of their lives, to really think about their IT infrastructure and their IT outsource partner today.
Fantastic. Thanks for talking to me today, Dan.
You're welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.